Hello there, I'm Arthur Sleep, and here's the news. Mr. Bounce has been bouncing all across Joe's world today, so keep an eye out for him in today's episode. Oh, there he went. And now this. Postman Pat really enjoys delivering the mail across Joe's world. But lately, he had been receiving a lot more post, and that made him feel quite overworked. So Mrs. Goggins decided to get him an assistant. The first one that she could think of was Blaze the Cat, a resident of Green Hill, home to Sonic the Hedgehog. Blaze was a cat with special fire powers. So when she found out about this news, she did feel a little bit nervous. When she arrived at the post office, in which it was her first time there, she was welcomed by Pat and Mrs. Goggins. "Oh, hello there. You must be Blaze. I'm Pat. Call me Postman Pat." Hi there, Pat. Oh, and, is this your cat?" "Oh, yes, Jess is a fine lad. I'm sure he'll like you." Jess meowed in reply as if to say that he did. Mrs. Goggins told Blaze that she was to help Pat with the post. But Blaze expressed her concerns. "Oh, but I don't quite know if I can do this. What if I accidentally set one of the letters on fire?" "Oh, don't worry, Blaze. Everything will be okay. Just you wait and see." Mrs. Goggins is right. Anyway, come on, Blaze. We've got some post to deliver. Cheerio, Mrs. Goggins. "Oh, bye, Pat. Oh, and bye, Blaze." Pat's first stop was in Pontypandy. He had to deliver an important parcel to the fire station for Station Officer Steele. But the problem was, Blaze had never delivered any post before, and she was worried she might send the parcels to all the wrong addresses. She picked up what looked like an important parcel and took it to the fire station. Then, after she'd done that, she got back into Pat's van, and they drove off. It continued like this for the rest of the journey. They dropped off some letters and parcels at Pingu's house, most of which were for Pingu's dad. They dropped a parcel off at Bob's yard. And they left one at Big City Port. But, after they'd left, 10 Cents heard Captain Star grunting. Any problems over there, Captain Star, sir?" Not really, 10 Cents, but it seems that I might have been given the wrong parcel." "Oh, what a real shame that is. Shall I go and tell Postman Pat?" No need to, 10 Cents. I'll contact the post office." The same thing happened with Station Officer Steele when he looked at the parcel. "Hang on, that's not what I ordered." And the same thing happened with Pingu's dad. And with Bob. "Hang on, that's not what I ordered." Oh, don't tell me Spud's in charge of the post again. We all know what happened last time he tried delivering parcels. I don't think it's Spud this time, Scoop. But I might need a word with Postman Pat. Later on at the post office, Mrs. Goggins was dealing with a lot of complaints from people. Station Officer Steele was complaining that he got the wrong parcel, which should have been his new helmet. Pingu's dad was complaining in, of course, Penguinese. And of course, no one can really understand Penguinese. But it's safe to say he was saying something along the lines of, which probably means he was complaining about the wrong letters. Mrs. Goggins was feeling quite overwhelmed at this, and when Pat and Blaze got back, they witnessed the complaints as well. Oh dear, has something gone wrong? Blaze was very embarrassed. She realized it would probably be her fault. When they walked into the post office, Mrs. Goggins looked at Pat and Blaze. "Pat, do you know the meaning of this?" "Not really, Mrs. Goggins, but—" Then Blaze spoke up. "It was probably me. I think I might have sent everyone the wrong letters and parcels. I'm really sorry. I was just nervous. I've never delivered mail before. I'm used to guarding the soul emeralds and being a princess and all." "Oh, well, that's understandable, Blaze. But you should have told Pat. He wouldn't have laughed at you or anything." "Oh, yes, quite right, Bob. There was really no need to be nervous, Blaze. Not at all." "Station Officer Steele is right, Blaze. All you had to do was ask for help from Pat." "I know. I realize that now. I promise I'll deliver you all the right parcels this time." Everyone went out of the post office, and when Pat was given all the parcels again, he and Blaze started their round for a second time. And this time, Blaze delivered all the parcels to the right people. When everyone had got their post, they were very happy with it, and they told Pat that they wished Blaze the best of luck. At the end of the day, when Pat had finished his rounds, he had a conversation with Blaze. "So, Blaze, how was your day delivering the post?" "Very eventful, I'll say, Pat." "Would you do it again?" "Probably not for a long time." Pat chuckled happily. But even so, he was more than willing to say that if he ever needed help again, the first person he would call was Blaze the Mail Cat.